What if I told you the key to better relationships and a stronger you isn't just about what you know, but how you feel? Today I got a real important video to address, and it's about emotional intelligence. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel, Finding Yourself Again. My name's Dontre. I'm a narcissist survivor who's dedicated my life to helping people heal from trauma, toxic relationships, abuse, childhood neglect, as well as mental health disorders like myself. The purpose of this channel is to be a light and guide for you on your healing journey towards finding yourself. If this content resonates with you, then hit the subscribe button, drop a like or a comment. I ain't gonna hold y'all up, so with that being said, we're gonna get into it. Alright, so let's get into it. The definition of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, also known as EQ, is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions and to understand and influence the emotions of others. It's about using feelings as information, not letting them control you. So what does this relate to most? This emotional intelligence, right? If y'all heard about it, well, it relates most directly to building healthy relationships, making smarter life decisions, and finding inner peace by mastering your emotional world instead of being judged or dictated by it, like a lot of us do. The purpose of this video is to introduce you to the power of emotional intelligence, share a foundational framework for mastering your emotions, and help you transform how you navigate life's challenges. I remember I used to feel completely overwhelmed, by my emotions at a point in time, especially after my narcissistic breakup. I struggled with instability and felt like my feelings were controlling me, and I had these moments, I call them breakdown moments, where I would just break down, I would fall to the floor type and just break down, like totally broken, not able to understand or control my emotions. And that is what led me into learning about emotional intelligence. Through learning and applying these tools, I've transformed into an emotion scientist when I used to be an emotion judge. Learning to understand my emotions as data rather than being a judge of them. This journey has literally changed my whole life. No cap. So let's talk about some key points, unique information, and skills for y'all. So remember, emotions are data. They're not a weakness. Your feelings aren't random. They're valuable signals providing information about your needs, values, and environment. Learning to read them is your superpower, especially if you're anything like me, who grew up in family dynamics and an environment where most people around me looked at as emotions as showing weakness, right? I know you know what I'm talking about now. I know somebody out there resonates with this. Everybody I grew up with was more, I grew up around tough guys, tough people, so I know how to be tough, right? But emotions aren't about being tough through them. They're about understanding your emotions so you could better your life. So I want to talk about the ruler method. I got it from a book named Permission to Feel. And the writer is a man named Mark Brackett. And he's a director at Yale University. And he has a center for emotional intelligence. That's where I got this from. And I'm about to show you something that he taught me. It's called the ruler method. It stands for recognize, understand, label, express, and regulate. This simple yet powerful framework helps you systematically engage with your emotions for healthier outcomes. It's about conscious processing, not suppression, not holding your emotions in. I know that's another thing that a lot of my people like to do. EQ, or emotional intelligence, enhances logic. It doesn't replace it. Emotional intelligence allows you to integrate emotional information into your logical decision making, leading to more complete and effective choices rather than throwing logic out the window. I'm not saying just throw logic out the window. Well, I try to use logic first, but that's not what comes first. Emotions come first, then the decisions come after. That's typically how it happens, right? So remember, it's to enhance your logic. Beyond just happy, emotional intelligence means embracing the full spectrum of emotions: anger, sadness, fear, and understanding their purpose. Every emotion has something to teach you. If you're feeling a type of way, it's for a reason. There's a reason why you feel a type of way. Emotions are data. EQ is learnable. It's not something you are born with or without. It's a set of skills that can be developed and strengthened through consistent practice, just like any other skill, just like going to the gym, just like drawing, painting, music, anything that you do at your life, it takes practice. This takes practice too. Emotional intelligence ain't just given to you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta work for it. Anything worthwhile, you gotta work for it, right? So let's talk about some skills that you're gonna need to work for it. You're gonna need some self-awareness, emotional self-awareness at that, where you can recognize your feelings and understand the root cause. That ruler method, right? Recognize, understand, label, express, and regulate. Empathy, understanding the emotions of others, which improves communication and relationships altogether. Effective communication, expressing your emotions clearly and respectfully and listening to others. Problem solving, using emotional data to identify and address challenges more effectively. Those are the skills that you're going to want right there. Those 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 skills: self-awareness, emotional regulation, empathy, effective communication, and problem solving. So emotional intelligence is about understanding and managing your emotions and others. Using frameworks like Ruler, it's a learnable skill that transforms your decision making, relationships, and overall peace. And I just try to, when I think about Ruler, I just remember like I'm in school, like a ruler, and I'll never forget that. All I need to remember is the word ruler, and then the rest will come. Recognize, understand, label, express, regulate. It'll come. So at the end of the day, you have the power to develop your own emotional intelligence by becoming an emotion scientist. You can navigate life's complexities with greater clarity, build stronger connections, and ultimately create the life you truly want and deserve. It truly means a lot to me making this video, and I'm kind of running short on my time here because this is a video for TikTok. But I just want to say that I appreciate everybody who is rocking with my content. You can show me some love by liking, sharing, subscribing to my YouTube channel where everything is posted on there. I hope you guys are having a great day, enjoying yourselves, taking care of yourselves, practicing radical self-care, self-compassion, self-love, self-respect, and ultimately learning who you are. I'll catch y'all on the next video.